Hey there. So the other day I went to my local Mega Replay and they carry comics now, and I saw they had a pretty big section of dollar books. So I started looking through those and I found a couple issues of Penguin I was looking for, and this Hulk Grand Design variant by Ed Piskor that I didn't have. But while I was there, I also saw they had these here. So they've got DC Comics mystery bags, and it's 12 comics for $12 here. So I thought I'd pick this one up and take a look, see what was in it, maybe get something good. Now my thing is, I have a personal collection of over 27,000 comics at this point, and a lot of them are DC. So odds are I've got something in here. I don't really expect to find anything I'm like actively looking for, like on my wish list or anything like that. My hope is just that I don't have all 12 of these books already, because there's pretty much guaranteed I'm going to have something in here. Hopefully there's some stuff I don't have, though, and hopefully something good, I want to read in here. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm not looking to get an Action Comics #1 or Detective Comics 27 in here or anything like that. I imagine, these are all dollar books, so hopefully we just get something fun here, something I haven't read yet, that kind of thing, and hopefully it's not just a bust of like 12 books I already own, so fingers crossed on that. I don't think I've had that happen with like a mystery bag before, but again, the more comics I get, the better the chances are of that happening, you know what I mean? So just, fingers crossed for some good stuff here. So let's see here, let's open this up and take a look at what we got. Now it does feel like it's wrapped really well, and it feels like the books are bagged and boarded, or there's something in here to kind of keep them stiff. So they should be in decent shape, I would think. They shouldn't just be all bent up or dinged up or anything in here. Yeah, I've seen some backer boards already. So let's see. Open this up. Okay, so I want to try to take out one at a time here to see what I got. So let's see. Okay, so Robin 175. This is from the Batman R.I.P. story. Now, I have this whole run of Robin, so I know I have this one. So I think I'll take this one and set it over here for books I already have. Hopefully this stack doesn't get too bad. We'll see. What's next? Oh, another issue of Robin. Okay, so the following issue, so 176, with the spoiler appearance. Again, I've got this whole run. Fabian Nicieza did a good run here on Robin and Red Robin. So these are like decent books, but I've already got them. So not looking too good so far. Still got 10 books to go. So let's see what the next thing is. Here, I'm going to cut this bag open a little bit more without trying to cut the books here. Be a little easier taking them out here. Okay, Teen Titans Cold Case #1. Teen Titans versus the Rogues. I don't think I have this one. I was getting Teen Titans around then, but I don't think I have this. So that's good. Looks like we've got a Captain Cold story, something going on with Deathstroke here. Mark Sable's a writer and Sean Murphy on art. So yeah, I don't think I've got this one. So we'll put that over here for books I don't have yet. Good. So it's not a complete bust so far. Next, Action Comics 872, part of the new Krypton storyline. Looks like Creature Commandos appearance. I do have this one, I know. I was buying the Superman books then. The new Krypton stuff was really good. Especially World of New Krypton. If you've never read that, I'd say check it out, because there is some good stuff in here. Especially like when Superman goes off and lives on New Krypton, and like General Zod becomes his boss, basically. But yeah, Jeff Johns and Pete Woods, good run on action here. But unfortunately, something I already got, so it'll go over here in this pile. Next, okay, so we've got another issue of a New Krypton storyline from Superman, the 682. Got a nice Alex Ross cover. Again, something I've already got. So yeah, it looks like, so they were back to numbering, the weekly issues. So it looks like this is part 6 and this is part 7 here. But yeah, again, good issue. Yeah, this was James Robinson on Superman, right? Yeah. And so again, not a bad read, but I've got it. So we'll set it over here. Starting to feel kind of repetitive so far. What are we at? Got got 5 books and I've already got 4 of them. Not great odds for this bag. Okay, so next we've got Superman World of a New Krypton number 8. This was the title I was talking about. This is definitely, I think this was 12 issues. I think you can read this on its own, I'm pretty sure. But again, a book I already have. So if you haven't read these though, check them out. It is a good story. So that's 6. So we're halfway through now. The mystery bag, only 1 book I don't have. Okay, so World of New Krypton number 9, the next issue here. There's some, Saturn characters in there. And again, here's Superman in sort of the military outfit he was wearing in this story because he became part of, like, New Krypton's military. And again, he was like a subordinate to General Zod in this story. So, a good book. Unfortunately, though, already got it. Okay, so here we got another issue of World of New Krypton. Again, good run. Feel like we're getting kind of repetitive here as far as what's coming out of the bag. So, yeah, got Superman and Adam Strange on this one. Again, good title. Disappointed because I already have them. Okay, so here's another issue of World of New Krypton. And again, we're seeing Superman here with Krypton's military. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 issues so far of just, sort of New Krypton storyline. And let's see. What's next? We got more. Yeah, another issue of World of New Krypton. Again, hard to complain because these are good books, but unfortunately, I've got it. Nice Gary Frank cover there. And let's see. And here we have another issue of World of New Krypton. So this is the last issue of the run. Man, how much of the run do we have here? We got 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So half the run here. Just of the World of New Krypton book. Again, good book, but not what I was really looking for here. And let's see, is that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 1 book left. And so far, I've only got 1 new book that I don't have already. So again, this is kind of what I was worried about by buying a DC Comics mystery bag because I have so many DC books. But, I knew this was a chance I was taking when I bought it. So there's 1 book left. Fingers crossed. Something I don't have already in the collection. So let's take a look. Oh, okay. So Action Comics Annual 11. Book I've already got. So, yeah, this was from the run with Jeff Johns and Richard Donner, the director of the Superman movie, coming back to work on this book. So this is a story with the Phantom Zone criminals. I think this may have led into the New Krypton storyline. So, yeah. Again, good book. Already got it, though. So, going over here. So, that's it. Nothing else in the bag. Empty, no extras or anything. Just 12 issues of comics there. So, let's take a look. I think we already kind of know what the tally is, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books I already have. And 1 new book. Teen Titans Cold Case number 1. So yeah. Of course not what I was hoping for with the bag. But again, mystery packs definitely aren't what they used to be. And again, as I, continue collecting comics for, over 35 years, it's like, it's to be expected. I knew there'd be some stuff I already had. I was hoping it wouldn't be this much. But, I got a new issue out of this that I haven't read. Hopefully it's good. I'll definitely check this out. These books here, probably going to end up in a little neighborhood library somewhere. That's what I like to do with books I already have. Again, quality books here. Like, I can't really complain too much because these are good stories. I've read these books. They're solid. If you haven't read these before, I would recommend all these books, basically. but nothing, you know, nothing I'm going to retire here on either. You know what I mean? So there's that. But yeah, I'll probably put these in a little library somewhere, and hopefully somebody gets some enjoyment out of them. So yeah, so $12 for 12 books isn't bad, but you know, I'm only ending up with one. You know, I don't know. Now, when I went the other day, all they had were DC bags. I don't know if they do Marvel or indie ones too. I'd probably be more likely to pick up one of those. I probably wouldn't do another DC bag unless I was really just wanting to roll the dice on something, you know. But yeah, that's everything that was in the bag here. Have you gotten any good mystery packs? Did you get any good finds in them? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter/X at Detective651, also on Instagram at Detective651. Be sure to check out my t-shirt store at tpublic.com/user/Detective651. I've got a lot of nerdy designs on there, and there's sales all the time, so check it out frequently.